Taylor Watch.
Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Lots of things have happened over the weekend. We're both very
about.
excited to record today because we had the first 3 London shows, and
Yes.
boy, oh boy.
It was action-packed.
It's action-packed.
Yeah. Most of them.
Both action-packed and also what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
I feel like there are all of our theories are out the window now. Everything is no, except for we still have one holding true, which is today, the day that you're listening, is a Tuesday, and now the clowns are on parade for Tuesday.
Yes.
Reputation, whatever.
20 because
The 20th.
Yeah, the 20th.
And
yeah.
8-2, And the only thing that the only thing I think about the clowning is that she's either like fully clowning us all this entire time, or she's doing it on purpose leading up to this and like going down the list of things that everybody was bitching about and crossing them off and then being like, you're wrong. You're wrong. But it has to have she has to have a let out at some point. So I don't know if she's just going to completely like ignore everything. But anyway, we'll get into it.
Yeah. I just,
Let's see. Before we get into London, should we discuss the tides on Blake Lively right now? after
God,
last
I'm
week,
so exhausted of Blake Lively.
same.
But yes.
The things have escalated in a way that this will be like a brief conversation.
Yeah.
I am now at the point where it's to me looks like a smear campaign. I can't get past that.
It is so strange.
It's nuts.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nuts. So I talked a little bit to Amanda, Not Skinny Not Fat, and she had just interviewed Ryan Reynolds. So she's like in with the fam,
okay.
but she doesn't know anything. But I was talking to her, and because she had a good point saying like, I don't love that people are now suddenly like digging up old interviews of Blake, like trying to make it seem like she's this kind of person and whatever.
Yeah.
I think that Blake Lively has never been like this goody two shoes, cutesy, I'm the best woman in the world kind of person, and we just maybe assumed it.
Yeah.
So now all these things coming out are showing that she's like a snarky bitch, which I personally love. Same as Ryan Reynolds, by the way. And I think that like
true.
we just assumed she was one way, and now people are like, but she's not. And it's like, okay, well, we can just move on now. But I think the whatever's going on with that movie, I still really want to know what's going on. But I really think that whenever Justin Baldoni hired the Johnny Depp people, I think that there's a smear campaign going on, and I think that her team tried to reply in kind, and it just didn't work.
Yeah.
And so now it's just all fuck Blake forever. And I don't know if I love it. I think it feels calculated to me. Like it's so sudden. All of a sudden we like hate Blake Lively.
The intensity and like the mob mentality of the hatred
that's what's bothering me.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, I still think she fucked up, like with the whole promotion of everything.
I agree.
But like, I mean, it's a simple mistake. Is she ever gonna be like, I'm sorry, I made a mistake? No. But like, what are you gonna do? At this point, the movie's out.
Yep.
She's still gonna be famous. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think there's enough evidence to label her as like this like manipulative bully,
this like horrible person.
Yeah.
Like I think she is what she is, and unfortunately people thought of her in a different way. It just feels, you know what I mean? Like I feel like we're trying to paint her, or someone is trying to paint her as this like lowest of the low piece of shit. Don't ever give her a job, cancel her for life. Don't fuck everything. I'm just like done doing that. I think like I'm just tired of like
canceling is
I'm sick of
really
it.
tiring.
It's just, I'm exhausted. You're right. I don't think that she did the press thing well. I think whatever happened there was mishandled like crazy.
Yeah.
I think that we'll never know. And at the end of the day, I ended up not seeing the movie this weekend. I didn't feel like it. And at the end of the day, Colleen Hoover sucks. And so who cares?
Yeah.
Nobody sees
Again,
the movie.
this is all Colleen Hoover's fault.
It's all Colleen Hoover's fault. So whatever.
If we're
out
gonna
on it.
point fingers at anyone, let's point them at Colleen. At the end of the
Colleen
day,
Hoover.
please, because
Who
she
gives a
deserves
fuck?
it. But yeah, no, I just think that it's water under the bridge at this point.
Yeah.
Blake Lively.
Let's move on.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not
who
like,
gives
and it's also like not like Blake Lively's like
No.
the end all be all of
I
celebrities.
am never,
like,
I'll tell you something, Gia. Never once have I thought, what does Blake Lively think of this? Like, never have I thought that. I like that she was a bitch in A Simple Favor, and I think that's where and I like that. I think that she's like a funny friend of Taylor Swift, and that's the only reason we were even talking about her on the pod to begin with. And that's that. I just don't care. I just don't care.
I'm over it.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like anytime someone asks me, they're like, "Oh, like can you explain?" I'm like,
I'm like, it's just not even worth explaining.
Like,
it
I
really
don't
isn't.
want to explain.
The reason I brought it up again is because we had, we talked about it last
and
week,
there's
and
been
people
some-
people in the comments were like,
Yeah, they were not
very
happy.
torn. They were not happy with us. They were saying
People
like,
also don't
you know,
listen to our clips all the way in full.
I
They
know.
just hear us in the
It
beginning of the
drives me
clip
nuts.
saying, I like Blake, and then they instantly
And they're like,
comment,
well, fuck you, bitches.
you idiots, you're
I know.
supporting blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, did you not listen to the whole fucking clip?
You know what's so crazy, Gia, is like we'll put these clips out. The clips are what, a minute and a half
Yeah,
max,
yeah.
like maybe a little bit longer if it's like an intense conversation. And people will listen to the first 10 seconds, make a comment, but it's like that's also not even the whole podcast. Like your attention span isn't even long enough to be 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
That's your problem. So
Yeah.
check your shit. But
I was not
but yeah.
expecting that response.
Neither was
It was
I.
interesting because I feel
I didn't
like
think people cared that much, to
The
be honest.
YouTube comments were defending Blake,
Yeah.
and then I feel like the TikTok comments were against Blake.
That's
So it's like
Gia,
the-
part of why I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this one, I think we're fine now that we've learned all that shit. We've had a little bit of like drama, but not drama in the Barstool office concerning paying for hype and paying for trolls and things. These services that exist on the internet where you can pay companies money to like flood your pages with positive interaction or negative interaction, something that I didn't know existed. And we were specifically talking about like one company, which was garbage, but like there are other companies like this exist. Now that I know that that kind of thing exists, everything I see on the internet, I don't believe it anymore.
You
Like,
automatically assume. Yeah, I know. I mean,
and maybe that's me protecting my peace, but I
it's
don't
better
know.
to
I just
believe
don't
that
trust
because it
anything.
is just so crazy how someone can post one opinion and then
Mm-hmm.
everyone is around that opinion, and then the next person posts
Immediately,
their opinion.
too.
I mean, it's crazy, and I think it also has to do with the fact that TikTok is majority Gen Z, and I
Yeah.
feel like, or even like Gen Alpha,
Yeah.
and I feel like our brains are just like accustomed to agreeing with whatever opinion we
Well, they're
see
the ones that
first.
can't make it through 10 seconds of a clip.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean? It's
yeah.
like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know. Put the iPad down, kid. Like,
And
it's
there's
just
a
chill.
speed up feature now. Like,
I know. Stop.
you gotta come on. Like, it's crazy because now that speed up feature to
That's
me
so
is like my
crazy.
normal. Like,
Wait, I didn't even know there was a speed up feature.
oh yeah, if you hold down your screen, it'll do like 2x. Like it'll go
We
in
are
2x.
so fucking screwed. Like,
know.
all of our brains are mush now. Like, it's crazy. I saw a thing. Wait, this is what I sent it to a different like group chat I have, but I should have sent it to you too because you'd appreciate it. It's a video of, and I don't know, it's a video of Hawk to a girl and Sketch
meeting
meeting for the first time, which like the fact I even know who these people are is ridiculous, and I deserve an award because I'm old and I know who these people are very well. That you
Oh
saw
my
this
God.
video,
Yes,
right?
of course.
What the fuck? Like, no.
It's just it gave me secondhand.
No,
like,
I'm
embarrassment.
mortified. I'm mortified watching it, and like maybe there's awkward people. I don't know. Like just oh my fucking god. So when I saw that, I was like, we all like people make jokes like, oh, we have brain rot. No. Like watching that video made me realize, and knowing the context of everything that was going on in it, I was like,
I
have
had brain rot.
I have brain rot. Yeah.
Like I think
Like, I'm too online.
no, I'm
too
on like
online.
the skibbity toilet. Like, like my like for you page is like what
no.
the Sigma like.
no,
The
no,
Rizzler
no.
came up and he's in the skibbity toilet and blah. I'm like, what am I looking at? And it's like a meme of Shrek and he's like dancing and it's like skibbity Sigma.
No, I've seen this Skibbity Sigma. I like, I saw something. I forget if I sent it. Maybe I didn't send it to you. I may have just like saw it and kept scrolling. But it was like, I don't know what people are saying anymore. And it was
No.
like all those words, like the Sigma.
Yeah, like level
Skibbity-doo.
10 Gyat.
Yeah. And I was like, I kind of get these things, but in conversation, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
And so it's another language. And
Yeah.
and I just want to stay the way I am. I don't need any more. Like, I really don't need any more.
I can't help myself. Like I need to always know what the
just
next
don't-
thing is.
I am with you with that
Yeah.
because I do like to be in the know. So I want to be kept abreast, but I
Yeah.
don't want to. It doesn't need to integrate into my
No,
life.
no, yeah.
'Cause
I'm not.
imagine
I'm
if I
not
walked around
saying
being.
skibbity toilet
No.
in real life. Like, if
No.
anything, when I pass like 12-year-old kids, like I'll be like skibbity.
You want the kids to think you're cool.
Well, because I want to see how they react. Like,
No, for sure,
were in-
which makes sense. But then if you're a 12-year-old and you see like a grown woman walking by being like a skibbity toilet Sigma, like are they gonna be like, oh,
then they'd be like skibbity
stop
toilet's
saying
out.
it.
Yeah,
Stop
yeah,
saying
yeah,
it.
yeah. Now we need
no,
to
I'm
find
with
something
you. I
new.
like to be in the know, but that's the thing is like if I were to say any of those things, I crack up because I like literally
Just hearing you say "hawk to a girl"
No,
and sketch.
No, it's like I'm embarrassed. My friends have no idea. Like I was saying before, my friends, currently have, let's see, one, two, three, two friends that just gave birth. Another one that just gave birth to her second child, 3 friends that are pregnant currently, and one that's literally in labor as we speak. Like she's in labor right now. We're getting text updates.
Oh,
that's my life right now. Is babies and marriage and whatever. No, it's terrifying. I actually fucking
and your
hate
life
it. Like,
is skibbity toilet.
and my life is skibbity toilet. So I'm like, how the fuck? Like, what do we like? I know I say I hate it only because it's just so different. Like I have to switch my brain. I'm not
but
kidding.
without you, your friends wouldn't know like what's going on in the world.
But they don't even like. It's gotten to the point where they are so far gone that I don't even update them on that shit. Like I update them on when it's important. Like they didn't even ask about the Blake Lively drama, for example. They were like, I missed it, and I'm like, exactly. Just don't bother.
Well, maybe you'll be like the cool aunt that's like teaching all the kids.
That's kind of what I'm hoping for.
You guys
like,
ever heard
I'm
of the
hoping
Rizzler?
for that. But it is like, so I have all these bitches are pregnant. Everybody's married. Everybody's going on, and they've just become like overnight. All my friends are like the most adult you could be. And it's not that I'm not an adult, but it's like I have to literally I have to keep track of 2 sides of life. Like I'm skibbity toilet, and I also have to make sure I have things to talk about with these bitches because I have to keep track of like Miss Rachel and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, or like the snoo. Like I'm thinking about that.
What's the snoo?
Oh, it's this like state of the art like rock your baby to sleep thing.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I don't know. Like it's just that's my divide. And
wow, you're kind of like Hannah Montana.
No, I'm literally Hannah Montana, and I kind of hate it. Like I want to pick one. Both of them sound like a nightmare, so I live in the middle.
Yeah,
and I now go to Solid Core. Now I go to Solid Core, and that's my life.
Now you're a Pilates.
Now
princess.
I'm a Pilates princess. No, Solid Core is harder than Pilates. Everybody tells me
is that not Pilates?
No, it's not.
Oh.
No, trust me. And if you fucking say it's Pilates in front of Solid Core people,
Solid Core girls.
they will get pissed. But no, I didn't. I am not a workout girl. I'm starting my workout journey because I have Surviving Barstool coming up in a month or so, filming it. And I am so weak that like, and it's not, I don't know what's to come. I don't know if it's going to be a lot of physical activity, endurance, whatever. Usually it's not.
Yeah.
But I still.
You never know, though.
I still don't want to be like the weakest bitch because that's an easy vote out. Like, oh, well, she's weak. Get her out of here. You know what I mean? Can't be that. So I did a little research, was like, what's the best like workout that I could probably manage? It'll make me strong like in a month. And Solid Core was the answer.
Hell yeah.
I've never been on a like Pilates reformer of any kind.
Yeah.
So this was a totally new experience for me. I went to a beginner class on Sunday. My stomach hurts so bad from like my muscles being clenched. And like my muscles are always clenched. Like I realized this the other day on the couch. I'm constantly clenching. I think that's why I have 4 abs right here and then nothing else. And I think that's because I'm constantly clenched with anxiety. But now my whole stomach hurts. My arms fucking hurt. I can barely lift my arms above my head.
I've just never had. Actually, that's not true. I have had the curiosity of Pilates. I've always thought about it because you hear about the miracle of Pilates, and now I'm so skinny. Blah blah blah. I already hate working out.
Yeah, of course.
Like, why put myself through something that I know I'm going to hate?
Yep.
Like, I don't know. So it just never occurs to me to try it.
To me, I'm at the point where like it's embarrassing that I am this old and don't work out. Like I've never done anything. I bought that walking pad. It's covered in clothes. Like remember I was like, my new life. Here I am with a walking pad. It literally lasted 3 weeks and now it's covered in clothes. And just like everybody said, it was not classic. Like so typical. But it's like, I have to, I am thin and I'm happy to be thin my whole life, but I'm so weak that that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing not to be strong. I see Fran, I see Rhea, they're so strong and they like just do their shit. My other friends, even the ones that are all pregnant, are still like working out, doing fucking Solid Core. I'm like, you bitches are crazy. Like, this is nuts.
I know.
So,
I wish I could just get a personal trainer.
I know, same. Yeah, right. But so I went to the class and you can only go like max 3 times a week or something. I mean, you can go more than that, but they recommend because you're supposed to, the whole point is like, break your muscles down, muscle failure, second stage, whatever. It's like very intense. And I thought it was going to be too much for me, but I went to the beginner class and, they teach you everything and they're all really nice and whatever. And it's fine. It's doable. It's extremely like, for someone who doesn't do anything, me. I'm hurting for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go like next week. Like I'll go like every week until I feel comfortable going twice a week until whatever. And in the meantime, I'm supposed to be taking walks and like doing yoga or whatever, which we'll see how that goes.
Hell yeah. Good for you.
But I'm going to go hard for like a month and see if I can either maybe get a good, habits going, or if it'll bring me to where I want to be in 1 month, and then I'll stop. And,
I like that.
And nobody gives a fuck anymore. But
I'm so bad in the
I'm
summer.
I'm clenching like all day today. Like or trying not to because I'm just like in pain.
I need to get back on my grind, but I feel like I do so much physical activity all the time.
Yeah, you're very active. I'm not. That's the thing is I walk a ton. That's all I do though. I don't do anything else.
I just feel like I'm always bopping.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's the summer.
And you're young. You're 10 years younger than me.
I'm 10 years older.
Well, you're
than
like
you?
7
No,
years younger.
yeah,
than
okay.
me.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah. When are you? 99 you're born?
Yeah.
But that's only a year younger than my brother. I realized that the other day. That
Really?
Rhea is only a year older than my brother, and you are only a year younger than my brother.
Yeah.
So no wonder I get along.
I think
with you guys.
Rhea's only like a year and a half older than me.
Yeah, she is,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is same with
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe
brother's
I've never met
April
your brother
98.
either.
I know. Well, next time he visits, I keep telling him it. And when he visits, we got to go out, have a little dinner.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Something.
I really want to meet him.
Yeah, he's fabulous. But
should we have a brother meetup?
Yeah, we should.
Our brothers
he would
meet?
love your brother too.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that they would really get along. Yeah, we should brother meet up French onion soup. My brother, my brother knows about French onion worldwide.
I'm down for that.
We should do that.
Wait, I'm
That'd
so
be a
down.
cute little sibling lunch.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
I'll tell him. I'll let him know. He's got to come in.
Francesca can just fuck off.
Yeah, Fran's busy. Fran's busy. She can come too. But anyway, so we're on I'm on my fitness grind, figuring it out. That's why I'm clenched up like this. Blake Lively, who cares?
Yeah.
Okay, back to Taylor, right?
Back to Taylor.
Taylor. So we obviously had the first 3 London shows. There's one currently on right now, so we will be checking like throughout this show while we record.
I got my notifications on.
Good.
She's wearing the pink lover bodysuit as we speak.
Beautiful. She's officially taken the stage. 1:54 right now. So at like 1:50, she took the stage. Our U.S. EST. New York time. She looks beautiful tonight. But what the side note, she looks beautiful, and she does. But the first thing I want to say about the shows is the picture that someone took of someone in the stands, like behind the stage during Paramore. This was like last night or whatever. That looks exactly like Taylor.
It looks exactly like
it's
her.
Taylor.
It's really crazy to me. Like, I just because how would that person get access to that spot?
Exactly.
Is what I'm thinking.
It's either she's got someone in
Taylor,
her team.
it's someone that on her team.
Someone on her team that has bangs and blonde hair and looks exactly like her.
It looks just like her.
So behind, there's like areas in the stage that. This is in Warsaw, night 1 during Paramore. Someone took a picture of like a random girl up in a random spot. There's like, black tarps covering some seats where people weren't in the seats. And she was there during Paramore. It was about an hour before Taylor would have gone on herself. Was there for a little while hanging out alone and then went back down like into the pit of wherever.
Yeah, and apparently that night, or that was the night where she said like, the openers were rocking or something.
Yeah, so she says like openers are rocking, whatever, and she said that before. Remember, she's always been like, "Wow, the crowd's going nuts for the openers," and like my sources tell me, and I have people watching, and they tell me they're going crazy. People are like, "Well, the people watching is just Taylor.
It's just her sitting there
in the audience."
But it's like
How does she get away
How
with
do those
that?
people sitting right there like not notice?
I know. She's not even wearing a hat.
That's what makes me. Yeah, that's what makes me think that it's not
right.
her.
Like, but who else is it?
But
it
how?
Looks,
but how?
It looks exactly
I
like
just
her.
refuse.
And
to
there
believe.
are better pics. There was a video of her like walking away back down that thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just hard for me to believe that she could sit right there and like. These people don't know. Like, how are these?
The video of. Did you see this one? The video of her like walking back out.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. Maybe it is her, but I don't know. It's just like, how do these people sitting down here like not like turn around and see that she's right there?
Maybe it's like you don't think in that moment.
Yeah, because you're watching the opener, so
right.
you're looking at the stage, you're not looking behind you.
Right. So who knows? Anyway,
but,
so
that
I wanted
to point out something about the openers. Just a thought that I had, and it kind of coincides with like the hate that Taylor's been getting recently. You know, like with the industry, with the sales and albums, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the arguments that people have been saying is like, oh, Taylor's not she doesn't support women, like she doesn't want to see other women succeed, whatever.
Always.
Every single opener for these London shows and before, women.
Oh, well,
every single time she announces a new opener, I listen to their music.
Yep.
And there is a 80 to 90% chance that I re-listen to their music because I
Absolutely.
end up really liking them. And if that's not supporting women, then I don't really know what else is, because you're giving these small women artists. I mean, some of these are bigger names. Suki Waterhouse,
smaller than Taylor.
Yeah,
Yeah, smaller than Taylor.
Paramore obviously is a huge name.
Without the exception, Paramore is just that's her best.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You know, she gives them this the biggest opportunity humanly possible. Like, it's the best opportunity you can get as an artist to open for Taylor Swift. I mean, look at Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh yeah.
Like, she has had such a monumental rise in the past year.
Right.
And I think it really has to do with her being the Eras Tour opener.
I think it couldn't be more obvious.
Gracie
that is
Abrams,
the case.
too.
And Gracie Abrams
Yeah.
as well. And I think especially Sabrina. Like, Sabrina, you know, grinded for a long time. She had a bunch of great songs. People knew who she was. But when she became Taylor's opener, we were seeing her every day. We were seeing the pictures of her opening the show. People are watching the live streams.
Yeah.
And they're
when
watching
you hear
Sabrina.
music live, I feel like it's
You're like, ooh,
easier
good song. Right.
easier to get into someone's music, and then you want to
Absolutely.
go home, you want to listen to it. Yeah.
If Sabrina Carpenter doesn't open up the Eras Tour for Taylor, she doesn't then go on to be one of the headliners at Coachella, or,
Yeah,
or
no.
I don't know if she was headliner even. She was like, you know,
Yeah, I think
one of the performers at Coachella.
Yeah.
And then she is a performer in all these other places. She's on Saturday Night Live. She's, you know, these
Yeah.
things all happened this year while she was on the Eras Tour
Yeah.
as opener. So in my mind, it's like not saying like Taylor gives these people whatever, but she gives them the shine that they deserve and the platform that they deserve and the audience that she feels like. She will never bring in someone as her opener if she doesn't think like, oh, I respect this art and I think that my fans will respect it too, and that's why she brings them in.
Yeah.
And they get notoriety, they get attention, they get new fans.
Yeah.
And it's you know, I think going with that conversation about the blocking the girls and whatever, Billboard finally put it to rest.
Yeah,
Let me read the
I
exact
saw that.
words.
Yeah, read that tweet.
Which I don't want to hear another. I never wanted to hear the words, but I don't want to hear another fucking word anymore. After Billboard charts has come
literally
out
had
and
to
said,
release
they
a
said,
statement.
they released it. Billboard reports that the Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift would have remained at #1 without digital sales. Even if Poets had not sold a single album in the latest tracking week, it would still have been #1 on the Billboard 200. And here's the situation. That is the case every single week. Like every time that she has beaten out one of these other artists or whatever, and that guy on TikTok broke it all down and was like,
people
this is
just
what's happening.
refuse to listen.
They don't want to listen. They don't
It
want to
goes back to
that.
our conversation we started with, like, not wanting to like watch a clip all the way through.
Exactly,
not
not
they just
taking
see
the
one
time.
tweet and they're like, oh, they blocked.
It's insane,
Yeah.
and I think it is detrimental to like society as a whole. Like you have to be able to see something start to finish and think objectively when you are presented with facts. Like you can't just. Where our attention spans are too short.
Yeah.
People see one thing and they just move on and they just
like
spew
spreading
it as fact
spreading
and say it as bullshit.
misinformation.
It's
crazy. Like even
We've
like
been saying
the Twitter
this.
like context like has to be like, no, like this is
Right.
not true.
This is
It's-
not completely not true. And so
it's
that's
wild.
been the case this entire fucking time. And I'm just glad Billboard said it. You know, I wish they said it I wish
Earlier,
they
yeah, but-
maybe said it earlier or maybe in that tweet been like this week and every week that she's done this.
Yeah.
Like that would be nice. But the facts are there. I love the replies on this too, being like when the truth comes out, it's quiet. Obviously.
Right. Yeah. Because every time
So they killed Cassandra
first
first
and
and
they
she
get
feared
the worst. I'll always think about
I
us
know.
listening to that song for the first
I
time.
know, being like, we got it, Cassandra. Honestly,
Like, all right,
thinking-
Cassandra, wrap it up. Come
thinking
on.
back,
Yeah.
so insensitive of us.
So rude. No, literally, that's like.
But it's hilarious. Like we were just delusional. It was like song 29
No,
out of
literally.
35 or
and
32.
it was like, it was Chloe Sanford, Marcus, Peter, Cassandra. We're like, what
the
are all
great
these
songs.
names?
I know it was too much
Yeah.
at once for that time. Hilarious. But yeah, so I think that that we can finally put that to rest. She's blocking other artists.
Yeah.
And then we can just chill the fuck out.
Should
but
we break down like each night?
I think so.
Yeah.
Night one, most exciting night so far, I'd say.
Yeah, that was really, really exciting. There
Ed
was
Sheeran.
there was rumors our girl who called in, I wish I remembered her name, but she called in and she was like, I would love to see Ed Sheeran there.
Yep.
Then, he was photographed at the concert, and the next thing you know, she's playing
Which,
Everything
wait,
Has Changed.
The photo, the Swifties in my replies on the photo that I shared, someone took a photo of Ed in like the VIP section.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, Bestie, that's Photoshop. Bestie, you got God. Like everyone was on my ass. And then 10 minutes later he goes on stage and they were like, oops.
That's
I was like,
that's
yeah, bitches.
funny.
I wouldn't share something. Although I will say, looking at him on
Does it look
stage.
photoshopped?
No, the photo does look photoshopped. But looking at him on stage, I think it is because it's a totally different outfit. Like it's not what he was wearing at all.
Oh.
So look at this photo. Wait. Ed is in the VIP tent. Like, does that look like him? It's not even the same haircut. It's not even the same haircut now that I look at it. But I had seen that, and there were other people being like, Ed is here, Ed is here. And I was like, oh, okay, so confirmed he's there.
It's like something our mom sent us on Facebook being like, oh my God, is this
Wait, look
true?
at the replies. Look at the replies. They're like, bestie, this is the most
The
Photoshop
editing
shit I've ever
is
seen.
so bad. That's so funny. Delicious Photoshop skills as always. That is so funny. Oh my God, it made it in the Daily Mail article.
Yes,
That's
I know.
so funny.
So
that
that's
just shows how they don't vet fucking
exactly.
anything.
No, they don't. Daily Mail's the worst. But so hilarious. Obviously, that photo was in fact Photoshop. It seems, but he was there.
But he was there.
Taylor, in her craziest fashion, she gets on stage, starts singing "Everything Has Changed" for surprise songs, and sings like the first verse, first chorus, and then it stops and it's like, I'm just not doing this song justice, and like it's just not it. And then Ed Sheeran comes out of the floor, crowd goes fucking crazy, comes on stage, love it. I'm crying at this point watching the video. Then he comes up to stage, they finish Everything Has Changed, they transition into Endgame, and then they go right into Thinking Out Loud, Ed's song. Whole
Love
place
that
goes
song.
green. Oh, just
so cute.
It was magical, absolutely
People
magical.
fall in love in mysterious ways. I don't.
Baby, no, like I swear I know the song. Maybe it's all part of the plan. But the thing with thinking out loud is that there are so many verses that sound. There's maybe it's all part of the plan.
I just wanna tell you, or like I just wanna show you I can, or something like that. Right?
He sings the same thing like 4 different ways.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran his songs are lyrically complex in the same way that Taylor's
They
are.
are.
Where
They
like
are.
I know that song like the back of my hand, but most times don't know which.
Oh, if I
verses
heard
go
it on
where.
the radio, I'd be able to sing it word for word.
Love in mysterious ways, baby, it's all part of.
That's
a
definitely-
plan. That's one of them.
Let me look up the other Thinking Out Loud lyrics. I just
every single
maybe just the touch of a hand.
Yeah, but it's like, when are these
And
lyrics?
then he says, maybe it's all part of a
now.
plan.
Take me into your loving arms. Oh, I love Ed.
Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars.
Oh, darling.
Place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud.
Baby,
We found love right where we are. Wow.
Yes, Ed, love you.
Love
you
Ed.
so
Like,
much.
bring back the Ed
And again,
Sheeran
like
hype.
he deserves love, and I feel
Yeah.
like he doesn't know how loved he is, but he is so loved.
We
So
love
thank you to Ed for coming
Thank
out.
you, Ed.
Taylor then went on to do a mashup of
King of My Heart.
King of My Heart, and The Alchemy.
Yes.
People are thinking that this show may have been like an anniversary show for Taylor and Travis. That's the word on the street, because the story that it tells, those 5 songs, Everything Has Changed, Endgame,
Yeah.
Thinking Out Loud, we'll be together till we're 70, whatever. Then Alchemy, King of My Heart, it just kind of is like a love letter to Travis.
Totally.
And that's lovely.
Didn't
And
she
it does
play-
kind of line
She
up.
played Endgame like one of the first times he
Yeah.
was there, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So like, and I think she
Which
played
people went
Everything
fucking
Has
nuts for that.
Changed when he was there. I don't remember,
I
but
think
she
you're
has
right.
done all these songs in like
Yes.
a similar fashion. It feels
Yes.
like, but yeah, it definitely seemed like a little bit of a message to Trav
Storytelling.
while he's out at preseason.
Yes, he is.
Catching behind the back passes. Did you see that pass?
I
from
did see it.
Patrick
I did
Mahomes?
see it, and that
It's
was
crazy.
something. I mean, he's just so good at his
I
job.
know,
It's
it's
like
actually
we love a
kind
man who's good at his job.
It's so crazy.
great.
And then the next night was
I'm just
London Boy.
checking on the labor progress.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, blah, blah, blah. It's fine. We're good.
Labor
we're good.
progress of what?
My friend who's in labor.
Oh my God.
She
Oh my
really is in
God.
labor. She's fine. She's fine.
Okay.
She's just in labor, and I'm just waiting to.
Well,
I don't want to be
sometimes
the
labor
bitch
can
that's
last like a really long time,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, is she like Are you
She's
gonna
unexpectedly in
Are you gonna
labor.
skip your lip blushing if she gives
no.
birth?
She's nowhere near me.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. I just want to make sure all is going well.
Okay.
Oh no, please! I won't see her for weeks. She doesn't.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm a visit the baby a couple months later
Right,
kind of
right.
bitch.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
You don't want to see the baby when it
No,
first comes out.
I
of
wouldn't
the
want. I
vagine.
wouldn't want people. I wouldn't want people coming over like day two.
I'd be like,
give me some
Yeah,
space,
yeah,
bitch. Like, leave me
I
alone.
literally just give
But
birth.
no. She's in our like hometown. Which
It's
is fine.
crazy how animals just give birth and then they just like
They start walking
Go
around
eat
again.
hay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. They're just like, and they leave it there. They like leave it in the ground.
I
They're
watched
like,
a video of a horse giving birth this morning, and I was like,
no.
"Damn, that horse really just got to stand up and
Horses-
be like, all right, now
And
I'm
it drops
living."
to the ground
Yeah.
like 6 feet. Horses giving birth is some of the scariest
It's
shit I've ever
disturbing.
seen. It's
No,
extremely.
it's
Have you seen the
disturbing.
giraffes? The giraffes
the
give
gi-
birth.
They fall 50 feet from
it's
there,
crazy. Like it is.
and then they
crazy.
are supposed to stand up.
And then they
and-
like lick it a little bit so the placenta pops,
Yeah,
and then they're
and
like,
they're
all
like-
right, you're on your own.
It's
and then that's
crazy.
it. It's
Meanwhile,
nuts.
babies are literally the most
I know.
helpless.
I know.
creatures.
I know. Animal babies are not. All right, babies. We are going to be talking babies.
Okay, little babies.
Okay, little babies. We're going to be talking about. We're hearing from another bestie, of course. All of our advertisers that come on Taylor Watch are all of our besties, and this week we have a bestie named Seed. And we're talking about our gut health. I know that I was talking a little bit about my new fitness journey earlier in the episode, but we need to make sure that we're taking care of all of our bodies. And like
Inside
I said,
and out.
inside and out. And gut health is very important. So shout out to Seed Probiotics who are helping us. Whether you're off to the pool, hiking, or traveling this summer, you're bringing your microbiome with you, which is, of course,
And
your
I've
body.
been doing all those things.
I've been doing all those. Yeah, you especially
Yeah.
hiking. The 38 trillion bacteria that live in and on you, boy, especially your gut, are essential to whole body health. Seeds DS-01 Daily Symbiotic benefits your gut, skin, and heart health in just 2 capsules a day. Now, it is really cute. It comes in like a little capsule thing
Yeah.
for traveling.
Very
It
easy
has-
for your toiletry bag.
which is fabulous
Yeah.
because I usually when we have these,
like
you know,
big-ass
it's
pill
usually a big,
cases.
right? It's
Yeah.
like a big pill case or it's like a huge thing. But Seed comes with this like tiny little vial thing that you can put in the amount that you need for trips if you're on, you know, you're out and about. It fits right into your daily routine, which is excellent. But we have to remember that your body is an ecosystem, Gia, and a great whole body health starts in the gut. Your gut is the central hub for various pathways through the body, and healthy gut microbiome means benefits for your digestion, skin health, heart health, your immune system, and much more. Oh my God. Truly though, like it's something I've noticed in my life, especially as I get older, like what I eat directly affects me. Like I used to be able to eat whatever the fuck I wanted, to be honest. Now I can't really do that
No,
anymore.
not at
You
all.
can tell the difference in my skin, in my hair, in my how my stomach feels
Yeah.
every day. So you have to be careful of what you're putting in your stomach, and at the same time, you have to take care of your stomach, take care of your gut, just like they're saying to us. So their patented capsule in capsule design means all 24 strains of bacteria survive the journey from shipping to your door through digestion without synthetic or chemical coatings, which is important. And you can tell when you open it up, like, you know, you take vitamins sometimes and they smell like vitamins. You're like,
Yeah.
damn, this is some Seed. There's something earthy about it, which
Yeah,
is nice. And so support your gut this summer, G, with Seed's DS-01 Daily Symbiotic. Go to seed.com/watch. Use code 25watch to get 25% off your first month. 25% off is a good
Huge,
deal
good
wherever
deal.
you are.
Yeah.
Fabulous deal. That's 25% off the first month of Seed's DS-01 Daily Symbiotic at seed.com/watch. Code 25watch. Take care of your gut and get on this journey with us. But anyway, back to Taylor.
Back to
So she's you know going crazy at the concert. People didn't. I think with Ed Sheeran being there, that was like a good enough surprise that everybody was like, okay, no rep tonight, and we don't care. However, she did play 2 rep songs, and so that's going on. The second night.
Wait, what
she
was the
comes
other?
out.
Oh, sorry, rep song. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
King of My Heart.
Yeah.
Endgame and King of My
I
Heart
was
were
thinking
the Reputation songs.
TTPD in my head. Sorry. Yeah.
Alchemy. She second night 2, she comes out. People are like, oh, what's going on? Like, it's a Saturday night. Maybe some crazy shit's going to go down. And then, or no, Friday night. Sorry. Friday. She did Thursday, Friday,
16th,
Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah. So Friday night, everyone's like, oh shit, it's a Friday night. Like, what's going on? And she did kind of like there was a couple of moves within the show that people were saying that she is like laying it on thick. Like she's making snake movements with her hands, you know, like on her way out.
Yeah.
You see all those videos?
I think that was last night, wasn't it? Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
Oh, Friday
she did
and
it,
Saturday.
both
Okay.
days.
Yeah.
And so, and then I think
Is that
on
when she
Saturday,
did the 202?
I think that was Saturday.
Okay.
During 22, usually she does 22, and instead she did 20, and then
But
she
she went like
like
this. She
0.
went 20. Oh, and then she like was doing this.
Right. So
No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. But that's
Taylor's
what she
making
did.
jokes.
That's what she did.
She just really wants us to know what the fuck is going on. She's like, it's a 20, y'all.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
20. So who knows? But so people are thinking the 20th, which is, you know, unfortunately you'll be listening to this.
Yeah, right now, I guess.
You know,
yeah.
as it's happening. But and you'll have to wait till Wednesday to find our thoughts. But so she's making these things. She's doing snake movements. Everybody thinks shit's gonna go down. But what? And then night 2, she sang "London Boy."
Yeah,
full through,
no mashup.
no mashup,
which was really unexpected.
Unexpected and
Did
kind
we
of
not
crazy.
say? Did we say she was not gonna do London Boy?
We said there was no way.
Yeah,
we were like,
yeah.
not a chance in hell she sings that fucking song.
Crazy.
Can't believe she did.
And all the way through.
All the way through, and
Yeah.
she sang. Oh, she changed a couple of words though. She changed. She was like, I enjoy playing Wembley, sleep until the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then so that was like a big crowd pop, like
that was
whatever.
cute. And
But
there was
that
another
was,
one that she changed that you sent me, and I was like, wait, I thought that was the lyrics the entire time. It was like, picture me, I'm your Tennessee Stella McCartney.
Picture me, I'm your Tennessee.
Is that not
Stella.
the lyrics? But you sent me a.
It's picture me, I'm your queen, Tennessee, Stella McCartney. Maybe she just sped it up.
Yeah, maybe. Hold on, let me see if I can find
He
it
likes
because
my
I was like, wait, have I
American
just been singing it
Picture
wrong?
me, I'm your queen, I'm a Tennessee, Stella McCartney. On the beat, just wanna be with you.
Taylor Swift changed London Boy lyric. Picture me, I'm your queen, like a Tennessee Stella McCartney. But the
Right.
lyrics are stick with me, I'm your queen, like
I
a
see.
Tennessee
Stick
Stella
with
McCartney.
me, I'm your queen.
Yeah,
I'm a
but I always
Tennessee.
thought it was Picture Me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, who cares?
So
The fact that she sang it at all was nuts.
yeah.
The night before, actually, night 1, Idris Elba was there,
Love.
which is I thought maybe he would have been there for London Boy.
Imagine he
and
came
gone
out
and say, "Well, ride
on
around
my
my
scooter.
scooter,"
And then he just runs off the
and
stage.
he just leaves. Yeah, he rides off on a 1989 bike.
That would be awesome.
Hilarious.
And then she just completely vibe changed
Oh yeah,
to
total.
Dear John, Sad, Beautiful, Tragic mashup.
Right,
Which
which-
was like,
in my opinion, is some of the like we like to think like, oh, Taylor, we know that she cares, like she's paying very serious attention to these songs now
Yeah.
because she says it before she does it. Welcome to the acoustic set. She's like, I put a lot of care into these songs. She even said specifically like, I know when the crowd goes wild for the songs, I know I've done something right because this is one that they wanted or they're looking forward to or whatever. So I like all I do is think of these songs to make the crowd go crazy.
yeah.
So she does London Boy. Crowd went crazy. I think mostly in disbelief. Couldn't believe it. But what I kept saying, or what I said when it was happening, is that I wish that she mashed it up with like I wish she was like, you know, I love a London boy. Ha ha ha. Can't even say it with a straight face. This is why we
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
have. Like I would have died for that. No mashup at all. Goes to the guitar, or I'm sorry, goes to the piano, and to then do London Boy in almost like a sarcastic way, like the way she was singing it and dancing on the stage was kind of like sarcastic.
Yeah.
I felt. Then to immediately start singing "I'm shining like fireworks over your sad empty town"
Yeah.
is some bravo,
Poetry at
bravo, baby
work.
girl, bravo.
Yeah, you think
Proud
it was
of
a little
you.
bit of a message?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a hey, fuck you.
I
Also, it
just-
might not even be to Joe. Like it's a London Boy. She's
Yeah, it
got a
could be-
handful of London Boys
yeah,
now, and she's
yeah.
just be like, fuck y'all, you know?
Yeah, honestly.
Speaking of London Boy, you see Harry Styles is in London with
Yes.
Haim the band.
Yes, Haim, yeah,
Haim
he's-
the band. I'll never get it right. I
He's
swear.
just been bike riding around
He's been
every
hanging
single
around.
like European city, Rome, London.
He's everywhere. This man's on a Tour de France, but of the world. You
No,
know?
seriously.
Like he's you know.
It's really funny just seeing him
hilarious.
biking around.
I, like, love it.
He must be working on
researching
a
on
new
a
album. He has
role
to be.
or
He
yeah,
has to
researching.
be.
What if his
I-
album is like riding through the countryside? Like
I
that's
would
the name
love
of
that.
It. Me too. It'd be amazing.
I would love that.
I like that vibe too. I feel like his latest Harry's House was kind of that vibe. Like I could
Yeah,
play that
very,
whole album
like-
riding a bike.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
You know?
Totally like sunny day type of vibe.
For sure.
Yeah.
People are clowning though, being like he's riding all those bikes and he's hanging out with Haim, the band, and blah blah blah. He's in London, so that just means that he's gonna come out on the bike for 1989
Yeah.
during the
That's
concert.
funny.
And I don't, not that I think that that's gonna happen. I don't think it's so crazy to think that Harry Styles might come out on the Eras Tour stage. Like I at one point in my life, I thought it'd be crazy. I don't think it's that crazy anymore.
No, it's too crazy. It's too crazy.
It's still too crazy.
It's
you
too
think?
crazy. No.
It would just be so funny. It'd be so funny.
The world would blow up.
It would blow up.
I
mean,
would
she
blow
brought
up.
out. She's already brought out an ex-boyfriend. She brought out Taylor Lautner. Travis has been on stage before.
He's like
Harry
married
has to
a
be
Swiftie. Like
true. But
I don't know.
Harry has to be like in the pantheon of ex-boyfriends. The one she gets along with best is Taylor Lautner.
Yeah.
I would think Harry Styles is right below that at this point. They're cordial, they're friendly, they're fun. Like
I would think that
they're fine. I think.
Yeah,
you know?
they always
Enough
seem
time has
friendly at like the
passed.
Grammys and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, but I don't know. I
would just
I'm trying to
die. I don't think it's
It
happening.
has to be.
But
No,
it'd be
no.
so fucking funny.
It would be
People would go
amazing.
nuts. People would go nuts. That's also another reason why I'm kind of looking at my phone a bunch, being like, what if Harry Styles comes out during this while we're recording this podcast? Could you imagine?
Like girls would actually just die.
No, they would die.
At
They would.
Wembley.
They would have like strokes at the
Yeah,
stadium. Like
I
it's-
would die.
You couldn't. Maybe he can't because it's a safety issue. Like people would freak the fuck out. Like,
It would
too
be
much.
so crazy.
People would rush the stage. All of a sudden, everybody's got boas they're throwing on the stage, and everybody's throwing shit on stage like they used to at Harry, which I hated.
I miss him.
I know he's such a sweet angel. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that happens. Night 3 comes
wait.
around.
Night 2 was Midnight's bodysuit premiere.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
How could I forget?
Yeah.
New bodysuit premiere. For the Midnight's era. Gorgeous.
Very Gorgina.
Gorgina,
love.
sexy.
Yeah,
hot.
really my favorite
Me too.
outfit, I think, that has been on the stage so far. Love the little crescent moon. Someone pointed out.
Embroidered, yes. All beading.
Yeah,
Our girls Taylor
the
Swift style.
details are just insane.
Beading embroidered everywhere, all up top on like the where the straps are and the like the just the top. The décolletage is all stars.
Hyam is at
And
the
then it's-
show.
Oh my fucking God, there they
So
are,
maybe Harry's there.
dude. Like that would be so crazy. You know?
It would be.
So, stars up top that fade down into the bottom. There's a little more detailing, whatever. But there's a crescent moon.
Yeah.
And people seem to think maybe
A little cat. I
right over
see it.
right over her kitty.
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
And I kept looking, like trying to see it, and I still couldn't. And then I scrolled by a picture, and I suddenly could see it. So
Yeah.
I think it's just like a mind over
Once
matter
someone
thing.
was like,
no idea.
the eyes are like right here, whatever. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I can kind of see it. Like you can kind of see like the little mouth with like the
Yes,
three. You know,
can, yeah, for sure. Which it does
Which is kinda
seem
cute.
I mean, it's adorable and hilarious. Like
Yeah.
cat, weave the cat into the situation. You know, we know the cats are relevant. Their paw prints are all over everything.
Yeah.
So who knows?
I really, really love that bodysuit.
No,
It
it's
is
beautiful.
So beautiful.
It's the best one,
Any
by
like
far.
celestial pattern or
Me
something,
too.
I'm obsessed
I'm all
with.
in on Celestial.
I saw your bodysuit.
I might get it. The problem is that my size is not available, and the other ones are like for pre-order. I'm thinking for the concert, obviously.
yeah.
And I emailed the company and said, if I can pre-order the other sizes, can I not pre-order my size?
Yeah, right.
So we'll see if they answer me. I don't know. It's absurdly expensive. Like I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm actually gonna buy it.
That's why
like,
I think you
it's
should
so
get the
insane.
snake one because I feel like you'd wear that.
You know what though?
more.
Many people have said I've done the snake look many a time
that's
now,
true, you
which is
have.
true. I've
That
done the
is true.
snakes a bunch. And you know what else? That celestial one,
Mm.
it has the Archer symbol right over the heart, and I am a Sagittarius, so it's like that's my
Oh,
shit.
wait, I love that.
So it's kind of like
That is true. You have done the snake look. You don't want to.
I do it all the
You don't
time.
want to repeat eras.
right.
for your
That's what I'm
outfit.
saying. I've done it. I did the snake at the concert, and I've also worn I have a similar snake dress to
Yeah,
that
yeah,
bodysuit
yeah.
that I wore in Greece. So, you know, and again, it's ridiculously expensive. Like, I'll probably find something similar that's not quite the
Yeah,
same.
can you not find like a dupe?
I'm sure I could,
Yeah.
but it's also the same brand that made her Midnight's like birthday dress,
Yeah.
which is why I'm like, which
Oh, is
you
it
Cleo
Cleo
Pipette.
Pipette? Yeah.
It's this Annie's Ibiza
Yeah.
collab with Cleo.
Oh, okay.
And
And
so
so
it's-
has really cool stuff.
Yeah, and they always come up for me, and I always am like, "That's overpriced and fucking ridiculous." But then this time around, I'm like, "It's probably it's the last concert I'll go to. It's a big deal." I'm of course justifying it in my head. I would
Yeah.
probably like sell it immediately. Like I won't. When am I gonna wear that again?
I hope
it's
so.
ridiculous. But we'll see though. If they answer me and they make it easy for me to get my size, then I'm probably gonna end up getting it. But if they're like, "It won't be ready for 3 months and it won't be available in time for the concert," then never mind.
Yeah.
So we will see. But Midnight's is just on and popping. She now has 5 Midnight's bodysuits, 5 Lover bodysuits, 6 folklore dresses, 8 I think 7 surprise song dresses. I was looking at the stats at this the other day, and still 1 rep bodysuit. And people are
All
just
reliable.
all
All
reliable.
faithful.
That's just
Yeah.
what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be that until it's a joke at this point.
Yeah.
So
I don't think we'll see it until she
no,
announces.
until she announces. And so and she wore an all green in 1989. So that that
she
has
did.
already
Wait, no, that was edited. That picture.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what picture you're talking about, and I think
I
that
saw
was
it and someone said,
photoshopped.
"Oh, I thought for sure."
Yeah, hold on. Let me
go Swift
just
alert.
make sure. Yeah, I'm going Swift alert because I'm like pretty sure it was fake. Wait, the all green.
Yeah, green and green.
1989. Where are you? Yeah, no, she hasn't done it.
Huh.
Damn,
Then
you
I
got
got
again.
I always get got with the listen.
Yeah.
The photoshops of the outfits are really good, especially when it's
Yeah,
like
it
a
looked
possibility.
really cool. I know exactly what picture you saw.
Because she has a green top and a green bottom. She's just
Yeah,
never
she
worn
just
them
hasn't
together.
worn it
So
yet,
somebody
yeah.
got me on that. Oh, I'm sorry. So, but anyway, so moving into night 3, she did what we thought was the impossible, and
She
did
literally pointed
did
in our
something
faces
bad.
and went, ha ha.
no, literally, like
Ha,
no less than a week ago we said
Yeah.
that. We're like, no way, we need it with a big production. It can't
like,
be done
like,
acoustically.
or maybe even a music video. Like, it has to be a big
Fools.
announcement.
Absolute
Idiots.
fools. But also,
Idiots.
again, Gia, confirm she listens, because there's no other way, there's no other reason that Taylor would ever do this if not
That's
just
really
to shove it in
true.
our faces.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
She
and
just
I
wanted
appreciate
to prove
that.
us wrong,
She
and I
wanted to
get
prove us
that.
wrong.
Yeah.
And I get that, because we're loudmouths and
Yeah.
shut the fuck up, you know?
Yeah.
So
she needs to put us in our place.
she
and I
needed to put us in our
understand that. Yeah.
places and do an acoustic on guitar. I Did Something Bad from the Reputation album. I'll tell you what. I mean, it was fine. It sounded fine. The audience got into it and whatever. But that song, yeah, just like I thought. It doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the same acoustic.
That song is a lights, fire.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, sirens. Like,
yeah,
it's the loudest song of all
when
time.
you're acoustically going,
Yeah, which she wasn't
Yeah,
until the
crowd,
audience was.
Yeah, yeah.
So funny,
But
honestly.
yeah, it definitely doesn't have the same like crowd
No.
boom as it does if it was like if it was a fully produced performance.
Totally.
But I don't know. I didn't know how to feel about it. I was like just a little disappointed. Like
Yeah,
I really thought that
Me
was
too.
gonna be the indicator.
me too.
And yeah,
And I think
just
people went nuts
said, "Get
when she
fucked."
started playing it,
Oh, yeah.
thinking the same.
Totally.
So I think and again, we're all just fucking greedy. Like, everyone is greedy. Like, to be disappointed to hear one of the best songs in Reputation sung acoustically is that's like a crime. But yet here we are. You know what I
know.
mean? Like, that's crazy. But I don't know. She's messing with us. She's playing with us. Still, I don't necessarily think that if she's doing something today, Tuesday, I don't know what it could be. But if the rep thing is not coming for a while, then that, to me, like, put it to rest and, like,
Yeah.
don't ask about it, never hear about it
Yeah.
again, like,
Yeah.
whatever. Also, though, wait, fuck. I just had something I was going to say. Rep, I did something bad. Oh, do we think still that there may have been a plan change with all of the, like, real life drama?
I don't think so.
I thought for sure, yes.
Okay.
Everything's scrapped. Remember we talked about, like, last week or 2 weeks ago, we were like, oh, if she's doing an announcement ever, like, no way she's gonna get through Wembley and like be done with it. Right?
Yeah.
And then but then once they started back up, I kind of changed my tune and was like, okay, maybe she's just like whatever about it. But now if she's doing I Did Something Bad and she's letting all the cats out of the bag at once, I'm like, okay, well, maybe not then. Like, maybe we just all were foolish this whole time.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
I don't know.
It's really hard to say for sure because like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
And I guess hopefully maybe we'll find out in like a documentary or something to know what the timeline was more, but like which leads
Speaking
into
of, yeah,
she
speaking
was
of.
recorded like on a professional camera, whatever, her camera crew.
Yep.
And leaving the custodial cart, the cleaning cart that
Yes.
she always enters the stadium in, enters the stage in. So people are maybe speculating that this is some more behind the scenes footage.
Absolutely.
And then there was
this
like
is,
some
I think the
fans
first
that were asked to like
interviewed outside the stadium,
interviewed,
signing NDAs,
Yeah.
and then of course they all spoke about it, which we love them for that.
Yeah.
But so we don't know what they were asked.
But
we
they
just know
didn't.
that they were
Yeah,
spoken
they just
to.
said yeah.
Yeah, we're not blowing up their spots. They really didn't. They just were seen speaking to people, asked questions about Taylor, and given NDAs or whatever. So, but this is, I think, the first time, besides SoFi, that we're seeing there being like actual filming at the concerts definitely the first time that there's been filming of her like entering the stage and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Which of course we've all been praying, like, is there going to be an Eras Tour documentary? Is like another Miss
Yeah.
Americana type thing coming out?
Yeah.
And I think this is a yes, like clearly yes.
Just-
Maybe not doc, but like
It
certainly
would just
something.
be, I don't want to call it, I don't know the right word, and I don't want to call it a waste, but
Mhm.
it would just be, I'm going to use the word waste, but
Yeah.
the Eras Tour is obviously not a waste of anything.
No.
But it's a waste of, like, knowledge and
Well, it's a
just
it's a
fun
missed
and-
opportunity.
yeah, a
Total
missed
missed opportunity. Yeah.
exactly.
Which she's
like,
too smart for that. She
it's
would
like
never miss an opportunity
yeah,
like
you
this.
might as well, if you're touring for over a year.
Yeah.
You have all this footage. It's the world record biggest tour of ever recorded. Like,
Yep.
why would you not want to put out a little behind the scenes
Tree
action?
Pain would never let that happen.
Yeah,
like you know
yeah.
what I mean. Like they are too smart of business people to pass on an opportunity like that, to not show the behind the scenes. Especially one, it's the biggest tour in the world. Two, all of the like we've gotten to know all of the characters of this tour. We know the dancers. We know
Yeah.
like she's playing games with us in real time. Like her dancers and like the streamers and people are always talking about like Swift Alert and the guessing the dresses and guessing
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it's become a thing that the fans are invested in a way that's different than just going to a concert.
Yeah.
And I think that alone is interesting enough for a documentary. So I mean, there's got to be something. And she hasn't done one since Reputation, right? Or I guess Miss Americana was Reputation.
Miss Americana was 2019.
But it was
2018.
filming her.
Yeah, like while that era,
while
during that
that was
era,
going
yeah,
on.
because
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
while
while
she
she
was
was
performing
writing
Right.
Reputation, because it had all those like call it what you want scenes with Joe and like
Exactly. And then they would cut to her like it was like half Reputation, half you know how she like is performing a little bit in Miss Americana as well, and that's her rep tour, right?
Yes,
For sure.
yes,
'Cause Joe was there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And
Yeah,
she's
the
like,
iconic.
I
scene
couldn't
of her-
find you.
Yeah.
Sad. But also like I mean,
Yeah, whatever. Of
he
course
was
you couldn't
just-
find him. He was probably hiding
there's
in a
a million
corner in the
fucking
back
people.
so no
Yeah,
one
yeah.
see him
There's
with
also
a
a
hat
million
on
people.
and
People take that so seriously. But anyway, so hopefully that is something that could also be an announcement. You know, I think the 8/2 is a bigger announcement than that. 8/20, whatever. And that's where Charles will be boots on the ground, by the way.
shit.
And so, oh wait a minute, your friend, first night, Ed Sheeran.
Oh yeah.
What did
she
she-
didn't like send me any videos or
Oh.
anything, honestly.
Speaking of though, I also had a friend there night one, and I asked for his input. Let me read it now. Hold on, let me find it. Where is he? Okay. I said, funny enough, my friend is also named Taylor. I said, I can't believe you saw Ed. I'm sick. Would you please give me 1 to 2 sentences on the experience with Ed and the rest of the concert for my health and as an official boots on the ground correspondent? He said, always have to report back from my girls. I have truly never heard a crowd be louder in my life than when she started and he came out and they started singing Endgame together. The place absolutely erupted.
Damn.
Love that.
Yeah,
And
I
said,
mean
have
they're an
chills just
iconic
imagining it.
duo. Yeah.
Like it's unbelievable.
I would lose my mind.
Yeah, same. So we'll have to see come Wednesday. We've got boots on the ground. Charles there. Not that we can't see everything that goes on stage, but I do like to hear about the atmosphere. Of the place.
A first-hand experience.
Yeah, which is nice. And so we'll just have to see. Like I don't know, but do you have things going on?
No, just the This Is Not Taylor's Version 22 shirt made a glorious return after a 6-show hiatus.
Wait, what?
So
That's
maybe
what she's
that
wearing?
means.
This is not Taylor's version.
After 6 shows.
Everybody's clowning. Everyone's
Yeah.
clowning in the comments. Oh, it's funny.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I'm the band.
Wait,
there they are.
Pop Tings just tweeted that Blackpink is rumored to be featured on Taylor Swift's Reputation Taylor's version.
That would be fucking sick.
I like Blackpink.
Me too.
I bring the pain like bow.
Yeah. Also the.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Can't think of
This
the words.
that pink venom.
Yeah, this that pink venom. That's it.
Yeah.
This that pink venom. This that pink venom.
Yeah.
So good.
But nothing really from night 3 besides that. She did My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys, mashed up with Coney Island.
Which is good. Oh, speaking of, currently right now, night 7 is what we're at. London. Aaron Dessner is there.
Oh yeah, Aaron
He's there
Dessner.
right
There's
now.
a lot. There's
a lot of people there. Or
a lot of people.
A lot of celebs went over the weekend. Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz went.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum got some
guitar picks
from
Scott. Yeah.
said he's
Sharon
gonna.
Osbourne was there.
Sharon Osbourne looks crazy.
She looks crazy.
Poor Sharon
It's actually kind of
Osbourne.
scary.
No,
like,
she looks awful, obviously.
Yeah.
But she though knows that because remember she
I think she like came out. She's like Ozempic. Like
no,
fucked
she
me
went
up.
on Ozempic and it like ruined her life.
Yeah.
She's like, I went too far. Like I couldn't eat. Like it was too much. Like
Yeah.
I thought I could go on it for like a minute, which she never needed to in the first place.
Yeah.
But yeah, she looks
so sad.
crazy right now. But you know, love her for supporting a queen.
Of course.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. We totally skipped by. Taylor Swift Styled posted Taylor's outfit when they had the party hosted for her staff at Annabelle's in London, and she walked out with her, you know, her hot outfit. We loved it. Wizard shirt, blah blah blah. Horcruxes, number one. How do we not know that? But the real situation is she had a bag, and the name of the bag it's called Tuesday. The Tuesday bag.
Yeah.
So I mean, come
So we'll see about that, I guess.
Come on.
I have a few other things on my list here.
Oh, yeah, what do you have on your list?
I have. I
going
thought
through
it
all
was
the
really
shit here.
funny how a lot of Swifties were coming after like Pop Bass and Pop Crave for like being in our family business. Like they would tweet like
What were they saying?
they would just tweet like Taylor Swift is wearing like the lavender.
Oh, I
Lover
didn't
bodysuit.
even see that.
And people were like, "Why the fuck is Pop Bass in our family business?" Like
Wait, that's so
because they're
funny.
tweeting
I
this
didn't
like
see any of
normal
this.
updates about
like has like the tour,
like a
Eras tour
Swift alert
accounts.
updates. Yeah, it's so funny. So like,
Stop
why
trying
the
to
hell
stop
is
trying to
Pop
steal
Crave?
our steez,
yeah,
Pop Crave,
yeah.
Pop Bass. That's actually so funny. I did not know that they were doing that. I completely missed it.
And then I have Malala went to
Malala,
the,
I saw that
Eras
as well.
tour.
Malala, her first concert ever.
Her her first concert ever. Her caption of her Instagram was so
It was really sweet.
like just heartwarming.
Yep.
And let me see if I can find it. Yeah, Malala. She like went with her husband, I think, and she said like one of her favorite memories was like performing Love Story for her classmates and like teachers. And then she said, 3 years ago, the Taliban regained power in Afghanistan. Once again, music no longer plays on the streets, and girls and women are barred from school, work, and public life.
It's crazy.
In SWAT, music made my friends and me feel confident and free. And one day, I hope we live in a world where every girl will be able to enjoy music and live out her wildest dreams.
Aw.
So shout out Malala for
Shout out Malala,
fighting
and
the good fight.
and I didn't know. You know, I'm international affairs. I am ignorant, and that is unfortunate. I didn't know that about Afghanistan.
It's-
Present day Afghanistan. I had
Yeah.
no idea. I had no idea.
It's yeah, I know. It's hard to
terrible.
like think about
Yeah.
specifics in each country, like what's going
course.
on.
Well, the
But
world's
yeah,
a
no, I
fucked up
just-
place. The world's a fucked up place, and these are times where it's like, you know, I thankful to live in America.
And I also feel like people have such a skewed idea of like what the Middle East is like. So I feel like something
Yeah.
like a story like this is like, hey, like by the way, like we're just like everyone else. Like we listen
Right.
to Love Story. Like I wanted to sing and dance with my friends, but I wasn't given that
totally
right as a woman. And yeah.
Totally.
So shout out to Malala.
big shouts to her, and I'm just happy that she I'm happy that she had a lovely time.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going back through this our back and forth we always send. A couple of things. Kamala was there. I forgot. Kamala.
I don't think she actually was there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Then why are people lying?
I
With
didn't.
Doug.
I didn't see.
Oh no, you're
one
right.
thing,
Rita's
yeah.
out of contact. She's in North Carolina, not London. Wow,
Yeah.
what a bunch of liars. But
You
speaking
ju-
of,
yeah.
I just got all weekend.
Yeah.
But speaking of politics, did you see Trump?
Yeah, I was
Photoshopped.
wondering if you were gonna bring that up.
We don't. All we have to say is that Trump photoshopped pictures of Taylor Swift
Well,
and
it's
Tree
not even
Payne's about to-
photoshopped. It's AI.
It's AI. Sorry.
which is.
Yeah.
I just no matter if it's Trump or whoever, no one should
Stop
be
AI-ing
using
people.
AI.
I know.
Especially a presidential candidate should not be using
It's
AI.
crazy. It's crazy.
Taylor already had all of her issues with AI in the beginning of this year, like really disgusting stuff.
Very disturbing.
I don't know why I mean, it's Trump, so like
It's
what
his
do you-
it's
Trump.
his team. Here's what I'm laughing only because it's so fucking absurd, and I think it's kind of a non-issue because no one in their right mind takes this seriously or thinks that it's real.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift AI'd as, you know, as Uncle Sam, I want you to vote. But then at the same time, he also AI'd Swiftie fans. Did you see those pictures?
No.
It's Gia. It's laugh out loud funny. Like it's like a bunch of girls, like they're AI girls,
Yeah.
and they all have T-shirts on that are like Swifties for Trump, and they have the same faces, but they're like different color hair, and it's like all white bitches, and it's like all It's laugh out loud
just-
funny how fake it is. Like
I
that's
don't
why
really
I'm like,
know
I can't
what
believe
he was trying to achieve with that. I just think
he's
like
just trying to find the stupid
AI
crowd
is
that
so
would believe
fucking
that.
scary that
course
like
it's scary.
I just hate it. Like so like even when it's used like in a joking way, I'm just like ugh. Like it just
No, I hate it.
it's not even because it's Trump. Like anyone in general.
No, I don't think they were using it in a joke way. I think they did it and they're like, this is going to get some people.
Yeah,
Some
and
people
I'm
are going to
sure
think this is real.
It probably like
I
people
know.
like I'm sure some people
I
out
know.
there probably do think it's real.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I have some
anyway.
other things.
Did you see this? But did you see this thing about the dresses? So we have all of these surprise song dresses have been replaced. Like the first iterations of them all have new iterations that kind of match up with them, except for the green dress. Just something for the clowns to note. Didn't want to forget
Okay.
my clowns.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it definitely is the green. I really hope
ever
she
present.
follows a green theme the way that she did with like 1989 because I
Yeah.
think that'd be really cute.
Yeah.
She had one of the Southport families
Yes.
behind backstage, which it was really sweet. Two little girls and and her mom. I don't know if the dad was there too, but
No, I think so.
yeah,
there were men
they
in the
got
photo.
to meet
I don't know who
her
they are, but
before the concert.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it just, you know what I also read, maybe I saw a TikTok, like that Taylor like secretly donated like a lot of money. I don't know if it was true or not.
no, I saw that too. She
Yeah.
she donated a bunch of money to the I think to the town itself
Yeah,
and to the families.
she just like
yeah.
likes to do things very low key
Yeah.
under the radar, and I think she makes up for the lack of statement or whatever people want from her by actually doing things that will help and affect change instead of
Absolutely.
being like, I'm really sorry, this sucks, like hope
Right.
everyone's okay.
She
Like,
does
I'm
things.
actually
She
going
doesn't-
to go out of my way to try to help instead of just putting out like a notes app.
She doesn't need credit. She's
Yeah.
not looking for credit. She's just doing nice things. And I
Yeah.
think that we can all take a lesson from that.
Yeah.
I mean, social media is obviously the most performative thing of all time, but I think that people need to understand that just because something is not put on social media does not mean that it hasn't happened or that it's not this person's not doing something good behind the scenes. Like not everything needs to be posted, and to me that makes it more authentic.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
The fact that we didn't even know that happened until like probably the family told people.
Yeah.
That's to me is like that's genuine. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? She's doing it because she wants
Yeah.
to, not because she wants people to know that she did it.
Yeah.
Another question
Oh.
that I have with that, and this is just me being curious because I think the same thing happened in Brazil when that poor girl passed away on the way to the
Yeah.
hospital after the concert. And these families now invited to the tour. It's kind of like, what else can you do? Like, would you like to come to the tour? I don't know, something about it. Like, I guess an escape for the night, like having a fun time, whatever. It has to be solemn at the same time, for these poor people. I don't know how, I don't know how I would
Yeah,
feel. If
I
I'm a little
get what you-
kid, I
I
guess I
get
want
what
to
you're
go. You know what I mean?
saying.
It makes me really sad to see these things. Like,
Yeah.
and maybe that's really where I'm getting, but it makes me super
it's-
sad.
I don't know if bittersweet is the right
I think it might be.
word.
I think
yeah,
bittersweet is
because,
the right word.
Yeah, and you also like you don't want to like have that negative connotation
No.
with like your favorite artist for the rest of your life.
Do we have the same ring? Look at your thumb ring and my ring right here. Is it the moon phases?
Yeah. Wait. Oh my god.
I just got this recently.
Wait. Oh my god. That's so cute.
Oh my god.
That's
This
so
is so
funny.
sorry, it's so inappropriate. I was being serious and I just noticed it's a full moon today.
Oh, I thought it was full moon last
Well,
night.
it's tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
well, it was looking
Tonight
really
is
full.
the night. Tonight. Well, yeah, it was like 99% illuminated
Damn,
last night.
okay.
Anyway, so we don't need to talk about that, but I kind of I think about it. If that makes sense.
I get what you mean. Totally.
You guys know
get
that
what
I'm a
you
little
mean.
weird about those things, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel awful. I feel awful for those families. I think
Yeah.
that Taylor did all she can do, for them. And when it completely out of her hands, the fact that the only reason she's even involved is because these people were in that place to listen to her music, and
Yeah.
it has nothing
Yeah.
to do with her at all. And she's just a good person. You could tell
Yeah.
she's hurting, grief, all
Yeah.
the guilt,
Yeah.
all the things.
Yeah.
So.
On a positive, to end on a positive note.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is her name Garcelle?
From Housewives?
Yeah.
Yeah, Garcelle.
She said that Taylor visited Travis on set of Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity?
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
I didn't really know
forgot
that
about
Garcelle was involved with that.
I didn't know
but
either.
She said that
Was
Taylor.
that Garcelle?
Was it not Garcelle?
It might have been. Her hair was straight, which it isn't usually.
because I
Let's
remember
see.
being like, wait, that's such a random person to spill
I
the
like
tea.
half watched that video and it honestly didn't even it is Garcelle. It
Okay.
was Garcelle.
Yes. She's. I don't really know what
my
she
brother's
said.
the housewives king of the family, but
I only know Garcelle because I think she came into the office. I think Publicity interviewed
definitely she definitely would have been here
her.
before.
But
yeah. Wow, I didn't even like recognize her, to be honest. When I watched that clip, like I didn't think, but so yeah, she did an interview. They're asking her about are you smarter than a celebrity? And she was like, no, I'm not. She's like, but Travis is a really good coach really good host, surprisingly good. Like they thought like, oh, maybe he'll be some dumb idiot, and he's not at all. And apparently did a great job. And apparently, yes, Taylor did visit him on set one day.
Very cute.
And that's adorable.
I think Garcelle said that.
Not on
like,
the day that she was there, though.
She said okay.
She was like the day after she was there or something.
Very
But
cute.
So
I'm excited to see Travis take on his acting career, and there was a
as I'm saying, the grotesquerie,
Yeah.
the Ryan Murphy, like
Someone had
whatever the fuck that's gonna be.
someone had the funniest tweet,
Tweet
ever.
like the Gal Gadot thing.
Yeah, being like, well, yeah, Gal Gadot was. It was literally just like, how can you tell just from this 3-second clip that he's gonna be the worst actor?
Yeah, the worst.
of all
No,
time?
it was like I can tell. The one I saw was like I can tell in the same way that I can tell with a photo of Gal Gadot.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
tell that
yeah.
this is going to be the worst acting I've ever seen. Like you can just tell.
I hope he shows everyone
I'm sure
wrong.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
And like, how can you even tell from a tiny clip? And if he's bad, then we'll all laugh and have a good time.
Yeah.
We'll be like, listen, these two not great actors.
Yeah.
Just because Taylor's not, we all know that she tries really hard, and I think that she has the vision for it, but she herself is not that great of an actress.
Yeah.
And so it would just, it would be apropos if he also was.
And I feel like
whatever.
Travis always like is good at making fun of himself. So
Totally.
Yeah.
And he's also great. Like the hosting that show is a totally different thing than like acting in a show. Being yourself and being charismatic is way different than like playing a part,
Yeah.
you know?
So true.
So, but yeah, exciting stuff all around. Trying to think what else. I feel like one other thing happened that I like wanted to talk about. And I just keep going with it. My Bible is always this. I send you everything that I like want to talk about. I just send inside this chat.
Yeah. I feel like we covered
Fuck you
everything.
fucking losers. Dying. Those tweets that are like her on stage and in the background where there should be an announcement and it's like get fucked you fucking losers.
Yeah.
Those crack me up. Oh my God. Something that I never noticed before, and I still am not noticing it. This is the first time I'm seeing it, is the fact that she wears a seatbelt when she's on top of the folklore cabin.
Yeah, you didn't notice that?
No,
Yeah,
I've
she
never
wears a
seen
harness.
it.
Yeah.
I've never noticed. Makes sense.
Yeah,
I
so
always
she
thought,
doesn't
wow,
fall.
it's crazy. She's up there. So that's one thing. People that didn't know that.
Fun fact.
Sharon Osbourne, we talked about her. The 20 with the hands. Get fucked, you fucking losers. Andrea was there. So remember, for all the London shows, she's been there. So we were like, we hope her family's there, whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously, both her parents are there. But there's the video of Andrea, with her arms up like she's in church singing a "Don't Blame Me."
I love it.
Oh Lord, take me, my drug is my baby.
I'll be using
And it's
for the
just,
rest
you
of
know,
my life.
I'm so happy to see that they're both there. Of course they're both there, but I'm just happy that she did in fact have her family with her.
Yeah.
And
Needed good family support in
needed
this
it.
time.
Yeah. Just good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff all around. Thrilled.
I feel like they're usually always there.
Somebody is there, but the last couple shows, like in Europe, they weren't there. I don't think her parents were at.
Okay.
Like they weren't in like Germany, and they weren't in. Or at least we didn't see.
Yeah, I
People
didn't
weren't
see. Yeah.
focused. So, but I'm glad they're back around for the London shows.
Me too.
And that's that. I think. Right.
Yeah,
Anything
I think
else?
so. Jam-packed weekend for sure.
Jam-packed.
Yeah.
Just chock full of
And
stuff.
then we'll see tomorrow, or I guess today.
We'll see right now. We gotta. So I will be in. For. I don't know. I'm going to be in DC tomorrow during this Tuesday.
Okay.
I'm going to like a sit. Did I tell you about this?
No.
So I'm going to me and Casey Smith have been asked by the sales team to
Oh.
go down and to like a sales conference thing to chit chat and whatever. So I get to see our Bowl and Branch besties. I get to see all of our besties. And but it's only one night, so I get back on Wednesday, so we'll still be able to record on Wednesday. But yeah, so tomorrow night we're not going to be together. If things go down, I think we got to FaceTime our reaction.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
So you'll see that at least, but we won't be together for during the day, which is going to be that's tough for us. But
yeah, we'll figure it out.
if nothing happens, then nothing happens, and
I feel
I'll
like
just,
nothing's gonna happen.
I know.
Yeah,
Or maybe it's an announcement
I will
of something
say
different.
the Tuesday bag is what really made me be
Yeah.
like, ooh, because the
You
last
even
time
said
with
I'm
the
ready to
shirt-
get hurt again.
Yep,
You were ready.
But I still have
Listen,
have
when
the,
you've
have
been-
the voice in the back of my head being like, don't do it.
When you've been hurt so many times,
Yeah.
it's hard to like. You gotta at a certain point. It's
You
about
gotta put
pride.
up a
It's
wall.
about
Yeah,
pride,
yeah.
dignity. It's like I can't be this foolish. But this, like I said, this is my personally my last. No, that's a lie again. I said September 13th is my last clown day.
I thought it was September 13th.
September
Yeah,
13th to Friday the 13th. That was my last day of clowning. But today, Tuesday, this is my last day of clowning until September 13th. if nothing happens, you know what I mean.
I agree with that for
so
sure.
that's my official statement.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put the full paint on tomorrow, but I
Okay.
think maybe I'll rock a red nose, which
Okay.
is like a big indicator.
That's fair. That is a big
yeah,
indicator,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
super fair.
Yeah.
But okay, all right. We'll just have to see.
Yes.
Fingers crossed, maybe for some crazy action. Oh yeah, Post Malone was in London but didn't come on stage.
Shockingly.
And wasn't at the concert. It seemed.
Yeah, maybe he was
maybe
just
today.
doing- He has a whole new album, so he's probably doing some
Yeah,
press
country.
or something.
He's got a whole country album.
I
I
didn't
haven't
listen to
I haven't
it.
listened yet, but everyone's telling me it's fantastic.
I'm
actually.
sure.
My friend Andrea
I
texted me.
don't like country
Andrea?
music.
Andrea is her name. I
Oh.
don't know why I said Andrea because we're talking about Andrea Swift. But said that it was amazing. So we'll have to see.
And if you guys want to call in for next week's,
Yes.
for Thursday's episode,
Yes.
you guys can call in. You can leave a voicemail. You can leave us a text if you don't want to call in because sometimes it's a little awkward. Whatever it is, you can also DM us on the Taylor Watch Instagram.
Yep.
TikTok too if you want. And the number
is
347-450-0723.
347-450-0723. Just like Gia said, call, text, follow us on Taylor Watch everywhere, subscribe everywhere.
5 stars.
Give us your thoughts. Hopefully something crazy happens on Tuesday, so we have a lot to talk about on
Yeah.
Wednesday. And until then, we will see you on Thursday.
Bye.